Hello and welcome back to episode 49 of my Mars Stationeers playthrough. So last episode we spent most of the time fixing the damage from the ice explosion, and that was pretty much sorted. As we ended we had a storm which you can see is raging above, and you can just hear the rocket landing. It's all going off. So I think have now sorted the gas problems that we had in here. You can see that tank is now exactly the right composition for the air we want, and there's quite a lot of gas in there actually. 6.64 MPa, that's quite a lot of gas. Right, so that's good, and obviously that's not quite yet translating into the right atmosphere through the whole base, but we are making some progress. I'm going to turn that up slightly. We've turned the extract valves up. Obviously there's a bit of a competition between the input and the extraction valves to see who wins, but the higher, or the further the two are away from the target, which is 100 kPa, the faster that gas is going to cycle. So knowing that we've still got some pollutants in the atmosphere in here, albeit I have silenced the alarm, I'm just going to turn that up. It's definitely looking a much healthier mix than it was. It will gradually just sort itself out, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to just tidy these up while I'm down here. I'm mostly just waiting for that storm to finish now. I might leave these pipes in here actually. Any expansion we do is going to need pipes. I've got my massive stack of nitrogen filters. I'll have to put them somewhere. Right, there we go, that's going there. Okay, good. Right, so did I have a spare locker, or was that stairs? That was stairs. Okay, well we'll put a nitrogen filter in there. I think it's any available storage space really at this point. They're going to be a nuisance, otherwise we go out. We've still got this weird atmospheric thing happening here where we get the storm effect even though we're inside. And weirdly it's like it's coming through from that room, but when I step into here all is calm. Anyway, never mind, storm's finished. Right. I'm going to continue to throw any that go in there straight for composting. These are going for biofuel production.
System failure. System failure.
Right. Reasonable stack in there. That one can't even get in because it's in the process of... I might need to put chute in there longer term, because if I did that twice that would have popped. Luckily, there we go. Okay. So I really want to get going on a second rocket. So let's see what's required. I want the rocket mining. Right, we can start on that. That's a good starting point. I want a rocket that's mining ore, which will include, of course, coal. Because I think that will help a lot. Right, we're going to need more Invar. We're going to probably need more copper, I'll be honest. But right, so Invar. First of all, pressed the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah.
System failure.
That's what. Oh no. Oh no, I'm just not reading it right. Right, iron and nickel. Here we go.
Alert. System
Clearly not fully awake this morning. Right, nickel.
System failure. Alert. 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 System failure.
Okay, I wonder whether we've got enough nickel to make a second one.
System
Apparently so.
alert. Alert. System failure. System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Let's get that up and running.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System
Hydration
failure.
critical.
Right. Some
System
water.
failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Okay. What I am going to do
System
is I'm going to see. Whoops. Okay, that's maybe a little bit tight there. Whether I can make some sensor goggles because it will. Still silicon in canal. Right, that's that one. We have both of the other two.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure. System.
Okay. Let's turn that off. I'm not using it. Getting very low on copper again.
Failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Want to really get some more sensor lenses, so there we go. So those can go into slot 6, and then once this is finished, I'm going to print a battery, and I'm going to print, okay, that's that coming out, and I'm going to print, not in here because it's in the other machine. I'm going to print the sensor. There we are, that's the one. Right, that needs iron, gold, copper, silicon. Okay, so copper could be a problem.
System failure. Alert.
Let's see what comes out. Maybe nothing.
Failure. System failure.
Okay, we've got the iron and the gold, but as I suspected, we have not got the copper. Should have the copper in here first. Would have been smart.
Alert.
Let's get that in the charger. That in there.
Failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Don't think I can make the no. Okay, well, I guess then I need to eject some copper from here.
Failure.
Assuming there's no more in there. No. That's annoying because there's an awful lot in there. Might actually be quicker to go and mine some more copper. Right, let's get some of this lot running. I'm going to need more copper anyway, so I'm kind of like, well, might as well just mine it now.
Jetpack on.
Trying to avoid going too far and doing too much, because really I want to just get on with the job of building, but clearly we're not going to get very far with those sorts of copper supplies, so... I think each part of the rocket needs some copper. I'm certainly going to need some for the electronics parts that we need to build it. Also going to need some for the cabling and all the other paraphernalia that goes around the launch pad as well. Is there any more down here? Maybe not. Oh no, there we go. .157's not going to go very far, is it? Very much missing that mining yield mod now. Any more? No, maybe not. Okay. Oh, no, there's a bit just when I was about to say I'll head back then. It'd be nice if I could get 250 stacks at least. I think I'm probably going to need more than that even, but it would be nice to have it. At least then that will smelt up and give me 250 ingots. Quite close. Probably close enough, given there's probably a little bit left in the stacker anyway from one of the other runs, or something I've recycled, but so one more, come on, 48, come on. Probably find a 3 now, and so it'll go into 1 onto the next stack. Yeah, oh, 2, there we go. On the other hand, there's a whole bunch more here, so, you know, it's worth persisting a little bit longer. Get enough to get some sensor lenses, it'll speed the whole exercise up next time. Okay, I think that's probably not too bad actually, 135, that keeps going for a little while. Let's work out if there's some through here. The rock was sort of behaving like there was, but maybe not. Oh, there it is. A little bit peeking out in there as well. There we go. Right, that's definitely going to be at least 3 stacks now, even if there's nothing else in the stacker. That's iron now, so I think we've run into the other vein. grab a bit while I'm here anyway. Don't know how much iron we've got left, but I feel like we've used quite a bit of it recently. Since the copper ran out, it's a little reminder that everything can run out. No, there we go. Okay, let's get out of here now. Mine my way to the surface. There we go. Flicked up saying mine copper, so I thought there was some left. I think it was just a voxel that had copper in, and I've taken the copper out. Sometimes the tooltip stays there. No. Probably best I don't smack into the satellite dish. Oh, smack into the tool printer instead, why not? Right.
Failure. System failure.
I'll do that because the copper is more urgent.
Alert. System.
Yeah, I know we've got system failure. I know.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Okay. I don't know if I should do this really. Bad things have happened in the past, however. Well, doesn't look like these are doing a hugely effective job, does it? They're doing something, to be fair. Now, there we go. Still not really melting very effectively in here, I have to say. Strange because that is on. I think there's just volume of ice is just too much, and it's just not. I think the ice is cooling it faster than the heater can heat it. Maybe I need two heaters in here. Oh well. For now. At least we can get a few of these cleared. That's a start, isn't it? Right. Should probably connect up a water pipe in here actually. We'll get plenty of water doing that as well. Right, well that's a bit tidier. Yeah, minus 71, that's very cold.
Power low.
How's it looking in here? Okay, sort of similar story to be honest. Just not so much of it.
Hydration critical.
Okay, looks like we're having a few power issues. Might be time to do that before we lose power partway through. Okay, that's strange. I can't work out whether it's the whole base or just... May just be that bit, or maybe that network is now at capacity with those ice crushers running. Okay. What that should have done is substantially boosted the gas supplies. Yeah, I'd say so. 27 MPa in there, 5 in there. I even got a reasonable amount of nitrogen. Let's get that running, because I'm actually slightly concerned we're getting halfway to filling that tank, which would not be good. Oh, and here comes the rocket back again. Oh no, it's going up. It just didn't have enough fuel. Okay, I'll leave that fuel mixer running. At least it comes down quite quickly.
Hunger caution. Jetpack on.
Okay, so a reasonable state with fuel at least. Right, hopefully by now, whilst I've been mucking about doing that, we've got some copper.
Alert. Alert. System failure.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to obviously need to place another launch pad. I want to place it as close as possible, obviously to... There we go. Those are working. To the first one, because it's minimum amounts of additional piping and cabling. So let's see what we can do.
Jetpack on.
So the logical place to put it is probably here. I mean, I could get fancy and build it underground and have a launch silo, but I think we'll
Jetpack low.
probably just stick it back to back with this one.
Jetpack on.
Repressurize the
Jetpack
jetpack. Okay.
Alert. Alert. System failure.
Has this invar not come out yet?
System failure.
That's turned on.
Alert. Alert.
Just wondering if I've got that set to constants down instead. I thought it was... No, actually I think that's exactly what I've done.
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure.
Okay, that's enough frames. I think I need about probably 20 sheets. Okay, 20 sheets, let's go.
Jetpack on.
Right, we're obviously going to need space here for the second turbo pump. It's a little bit precariously close to the giant hole, but that will be fine. I think I'll do that. Right. Let's get welding. I'll cannibalise the chutes from the auto miner, since that was really underwhelming. Possibly can cannibalise cable actually as well. Right. Okay. Couple of spares if I need them. Let's get the launch pad down. We're going to need sheets for this anyway. Right. Oh, of course it goes down one lower. I didn't need frames there, did I? Oh! That's okay, it's not like we're going to be short of anything to do with steel sheets. Okay, now I need to put it that way round again. It needs 20 anyway just to finish it, so that's fine. The rest of those frames I'm going to loosely just drop here. Once we've got enough sheets we'll use them just to seal over this hole, if it'll go in. Which, oh, of course it won't, because that's the auto miner, still counts as being there. Okay, at least I'll do this around the edge. I'll take that auto miner out in a minute. It's not worth it right now, there's not enough to recover from it, but... Right, given how many steel sheets we're going to need, I'm just going to let that run. Just print another 18 until it runs out. Okay, let's see whether we've got enough materials to make the engine. Probably not. It needs more steel and it needs invar. Where's that damn invar?
System failure. Alert. Alert. System failure. System failure. Alert. System failure.
Right. 1 to 2k, pressure 6 to 7.
Alert. Alert. System failure.
So that was too hot
Failure.
and too low pressure.
Alert. System failure. System
Let's have that reset itself.
alert. System failure.
Just trying to remember whether I've made any invar since the combustion changes.
System
I hope it's just user error and I set the dial wrong. But
Hunger critical.
system failure. Alert. Alert.
right, okay, let's try and deal with a few of these things. First of all, let's have that. Let's go and try and shut this system failure up.
Jetpack on.
This was the mine I was thinking of earlier when I thought there was one that had coal and copper, and it was not the other side, it was over here. Thing is, otherwise the alarm keeps going off. First of all, it's kind of annoying, but secondly, you just tune it out and you don't worry about it, and then actually it could be telling me that there's some much bigger problem. The rocket does make a lot of noise. I'm quite far away and underground, and I still heard that really loudly. Right. Probably get served with a noise abatement order by their neighbours if I carry on. Luckily, I think they're quite a long way away. Right. I'll grab any more copper I can on the way out. I'm not going to go mining all the way to that other coal vein. Not got as much as I'd like, but if I'm going to get that, I'm going to come up and along and down again.
Hydration critical.
Right. Okay, getting there. There. Okay, there's not much left in this vein. We might as well get the rest of it. Then I think I'll head back. Because I think if we had to endure quite enough mining for one episode. Expect I'll still be back looking for something soon enough anyway. Okay. Well, there is more copper right on the surface there if I need more.
System failure. Danger. Danger. System failure. System failure.
Okay, well hopefully that will keep it going for a bit. Right. Now back to this. Where's the invar? Why have I got none? What is it doing? Why is it on green when it's clearly empty? Haven't run out of fuel in there, have I? No, it's on an empty cycle. Oh, it's obviously still emptying. It's still clearly not quite as empty as it looks. No, I'm slightly suspicious. I think it's filling. No, there's definitely fuel in there. Fuel is not a problem. What's going on? Let's see if I can diagnose what's happening with this. Right, maybe that is just set wrong and it needs to run a full cycle. That seems the most likely explanation. So emptying. Yes. Okay. Let that empty. I'm just going to watch this one for a minute and just see what happens. No, I'm not. I'm going to shut that back up and get inside and have some water. Greeted by a friendly swarm of pumpkins. Go and be composted. You have to keep discipline with the pumpkins, otherwise, well, you could see from their, cheeky little faces when they came rolling towards me like that, they just swamp you. That's it. Trapped in the airlock by a wall of pumpkin. Right. Throw them in there. It's good to cook some of the veg some of the time, isn't it? Not that we're exactly short of food, but nonetheless. I'm not even sure what's happened here. Right, come on, get out. Throw them in there. Right. Don't know why that won't vend, is it? Because it's jammed. It's probably just jammed up.
Power critical.
Okay. That's completely failing to plant anything at that end. That means something somewhere is not right. That's jammed there.
Jetpack on.
I'm wondering if one of these sorters is jammed. Looks like... yeah, nothing's got... it's got decayed food in there. That's not a good start. Okay, that'll probably keep asking for it. I hope it will keep asking for it. Since the one it asked for ended up on the floor. I suppose I could do a manual plant, that would reset the state of it. Right, that's going out. That's going out. Oh, I forgot there's a small battery in there now. Battery charge time. But first... right, where's my bloody invar? Come on. Being very disobedient. Right, I'm actually going to have to load up the code and check what the right setting is. I should probably just make a little sign, but a couple of versions back the signs were bugged and didn't work, so I didn't bother. I think they're working again now, so I should probably just do that, but in the meantime let's find the furnace control. There we go, let's load that. Invar is 4. So what's the problem here? That should be doing it, should it not? 1.2 to 1.5k, it's too hot, but the pressure's right. So hopefully as it cools down that will now work. I think the issue here is that with the changes in combustion the cooling curves are slightly different, and I think this mix relied on overshooting and then catching the invar requirements during the cooling curve, and I have a suspicion looking at this the pressure's still going up. Oh, that's because that's still on. Okay, let's I'll have to remove the glass from here as well when I try to do this. Turn that off. Might need a little bit of tweaking to that code, I think. Okay, so that pressure's far too high, but the temperature's still too high as well. No, that temperature's fine now, I just need to get the pressure down. Right. Let's see if we can do this. Slightly manually. No, that should have made. That went through the right... Now. There we go. That was strange. It should have made when it first passed through, but it didn't. Okay, anyway, we've got Ingvar, so that's a start. I'm going to reinitialize that. I'm going to turn this off. Turn this off. And I'm going to put the Ingvar in there. Steel we have. Not as much as I thought we had though. Oh no, there's another block there. Right, okay. Right, let's get this engine building. I think the rest of the steel is going to be going in here to make steel sheets, given the number that are required to build a rocket. That's a start, isn't it?
Jetpack on.
Okay. Let's get that welded. Right, so we need electronic components as well. Right, I'm going to see if we can get some traders in. I keep trying to do this and then I keep getting distracted. By the time I come back there's nothing there, but you never know what we might find. Organic on, I don't think they're going to be a lot of use for many things, but we can sell them the remaining soup at least. Got quite a lot of cash. That chip totally needs a reset now. Anyway, that's fine. Right, so let's sell you the pumpkin soup. Good price for pumpkin soup as well. Always good. And look, more pumpkins. I lost those flowers when the thing blew up, didn't I? I may as well buy some of those. Take 10 of each. Okay. Confirm that. Off you go. Bye. Right. Don't really want the paint trader. Just looking for someone that I can buy from now. Don't really need the gas trader either, although it might have, I wonder, it might have a gas tank. It's possibly worth it. Obviously useful if I can buy rather than have to make those tanks. Save on a bit of steel. Greetings. No, nothing useful. Off you go then. Right, this is what's going to finally kill our copper supplies, I suppose. I don't have any spare now. Did I have any spare from the last slot? No, or if I did, they're not stored there. Just worth checking.
Jetpack on.
Okay. At least once this is up, start to see where the connections need to be made. And I guess that's right there. Okay, so how many steel sheets does this need? Hundreds. I remember it needed plastic for the engine cone because that seemed completely mad. 16. Okay, well that's not too bad. It's a timely reminder to be careful when operating near the new launch pad, because if the rocket launches or lands on my head, that might possibly hurt. I don't quite know what would happen, but I can't see it being a good thing. Right, let's let that print a few of those. Okay, well that's the 16 I needed anyway. Actually, knowing that it does need plastic sheets, I might as well make some. I don't know how many, but there's only enough to make 15 in there anyway, which is probably not enough. And if it's too many, well, I know I need them for other bits as well. I wish it would tell me how many plastic sheets on there, rather than me having to come back and guess, or look it up on Stationpedia, which I suppose is probably what the devs want us to do, to be fair. There we go, 3 left, that's fine. And it needs 10 electronic parts. Okay, so whilst I'm here, I'm just going to change batteries in the welder. We're out of gold. That's a pathetic little piece of gold. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can get going. That's obviously from right at the beginning. Oh, there's another one that's not a 50 stack. Obviously getting to ones coming out now that have been sat in there for a while. There's a reasonable supply in there. It really is. There's a couple of bars of copper even. Okay, well not quite as badly off as a little bit earlier, but it's still not great. Iron. Everything keeps running out now. You just see the sorter in the distance working hard with more ice. Let's get that going. Off goes the rocket again. I'm just going to go and check on the state of the hydrogen. Slightly concerned that we might have to put a safety valve on this hydrogen. It's we're getting more of it than I had anticipated. Oh, that's not too bad. That oxygen's a bit warm, isn't it? That's why that's not melting. Or mixing, rather. I can't believe we're actually nearly out of oxygen. That's quite shocking. Does that mean I've got more nitrogen than... No, there's not much nitrogen either. I guess it's now all in there. I may turn that off for a bit, actually. Alright, fine. That's how you feel. We got that one. Turns itself back on automatically. What I don't want is to pop the tank internally. I think I'm going to go double check the pressure on that. Whoops. Right, I'll do this the quick way because I got things to do, but I just need to make sure that we're not in any danger down here. 10 MPa. Okay, that's alright for the moment, although I do need to keep an eye on that.
Jetpack on.
I guess the logical thing to do is to have a safety valve that vents it into the waste gas lines if it gets too high. It's a fairly simple bridge to build. Right. How many electronics parts have I got? Not enough, but I'll get started at least.
Jetpack on.
So, although it's taking a bit of work, you can see the second rocket is coming together somewhat faster than the first one. Possibly partly because I know I'm doing a bit better, but... Right, and this is now where we need more copper, and we need astraloy. I think I may have spoken too soon, of course, because I've now got to go and make a load of steel in order to make astraloy. Should have had water while I was inside. It's a trader, but I don't think I want them. Okay, now this guy might be interesting. What have we got? Okay, well I might buy this cable coil because there's not too much. I mean, it's a bit expensive for what it is, but it will save me some copper. But actually not much else that's exciting. No, not really much else at all, to be honest. I guess again I could pinch a couple of wall kits that would save me some, making some, save a bit of steel. I think that's probably smart, given that it's reasonably cheap and we've got tons of money. And then send him on his way. There we go. Saves a little bit of work.
Jetpack on.
Obviously I'm going to need to set up similar to that, so I'm going to need a couple of... might put them here. Just because I think otherwise I'm going to run into contention with screens. Probably didn't need all of those then. Safety first, kids. I mean, there's a damn great hole you can fall down, but that's not the point. Right, okay, I can start doing some of this cabling actually. So the absolute minimum I need is a lever and a LED display. Okay, that's actually not too painful, and if I pinch one of those LED displays off there, since I'm not yet using them, become a rocket 2. Fuel display. Rocket 2 fuel. Okay. Obviously I'm going to need all of this sort of stuff, but I can just mirror that straight across here and plug it in that way. May as well start on this though. Which one does it go up? It goes up the data side, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Right, and that way round. Okay. Still need a lot of resources, but moving in the right direction. Right, so astroloy. Don't have any in here. Think. No, I might as well find out what I have got in here in case I do need it. Be nice if I could get that ingot trader back. We liked him. %, that's not a lock, is it? What are you doing? Start again. Whichever one that's locking onto, that's junk. Same. Oh, it already was marked, that's fine. No, that one's not marked. Come on! That's it. I can't work out which one it's locking onto now. Oh, it's that satellite. Oh, now hydraulic kit, they would be useful. Can we have them, please? Fairly sure I can buy some tanks from him, which will save me making some. Come on, tank kit. Tank kit. Liquid tank, that's no good to me. I might be all out of luck. No. No. Bye then. Is that a different one from the same, or is it the same one? I don't know. No, it's the same one, I think. Oh well, he's just got to orbit and we've told him, "Go, come back, wait, I've changed my mind." Find out in a minute. No, my bad, I didn't mean to call you back. Sorry mate, nothing I need. Off you go. Right, so we will need some more steel in order to make astraloy. Just remind myself what we need for astraloy. Copper, steel and cobalt. Okay, so I guess that means more coal mining. Came to Mars to do glamorous jobs like coal mining. In a spacesuit.
Jetpack on.
Sounds delightful. Right. See what I can find. I'm gonna need more copper as well. Oh, that's a big copper vein in there though, so that's good. Grab that quickly first. And there's coal behind it actually.
Power low.
Didn't have any idea that that was such a big vein. I knew there was a little bit of copper here, but that's where these glasses are very helpful. Dense as well, this one. Which is helpful.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, I know. Gotta keep going. Never gonna make any progress otherwise, are we? Keep stopping to eat and drink all the time. It's not a restaurant. Okay, right, this is a good amount of copper, this will help a lot. I mean, it's nothing like the amount that I was getting with the ore mod on when I took the rover out and just mined ridiculous quantities, but it's a decent start. Okay, I'll grab the last of this vein and then I'm going to grab some coal. I think there's enough iron for now. And that should be enough to get some astraloy made. At least that furnace is automated now, so that will help. I think I'd best put some safety valves on the hydrogen and on the mixed air as well, actually. feel like we're generating quite a lot of both of those. And if those melt rooms suddenly get above, I don't think they will, but if the temperature suddenly goes past a tipping point and they melt very quickly, that could be a bit catastrophic. Right, where's the coal? Why don't come in that way? Comes through here. Hopefully I can get enough. I can make at least 200 of steel. It'd be nice to make more, but let's see how I go. Don't want to spend the whole episode mining. It's not the most engaging and exciting thing to do. Plus I want that rocket finished. I want to see what it looks like with 2 rockets launching. Nearly got a stack.
Jetpack low.
Okay, I think generally that's my cue to head back, isn't it? Well, I had been hoping for 2 stacks. It looked quite dense, but it's not really yielding very much. Well, maybe. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. Dig faster. Oh. No, I don't want to lose that. Every bit counts. Right. Now, where do I get out of here? Where do I get out of here? Hello? Where's the exit? What have I done? I've trapped myself. Oh well, I suppose. I don't quite know how I managed that. Just make sure it's a big enough hole. I crack my head. Okay.
Jetpack critical.
So the other thing I'm going to need more of that I didn't get any that time was cobalt. I'm pretty sure that although I've got some in... Right, that can just go in there. In there. Right, this is being set for steel. And that's going in there, and that's going in there. And I'm going to order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably won't actually turn out like that, but... I'll keep that back there. Oh well, I got 4. Oh, I've got no more carrying space anyway. Oops. Right. Didn't check those were all 50s actually. I just realised some of these have been coming through non-50s, haven't they? Okay, Hopefully that'll sort that. Switch that. Have I got any more water on me? Yes, I have actually. Whoops. Somehow managed to drop that. I'm not quite sure how. Okay, far too many things open here. Let's close some of these. Okay. Oh, look at that. Steel. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to take a 100 stack of steel for the astroloy. I'll stick some more in there. No, we've only got 18 cobalt, so I'll need another bit more cobalt, but at least it's a start. I'll start that processing on the way past. Put that in there. Right, I need cobalt before I do anything else, so I'm actually going to have to go find some.
Jetpack on.
That's conveniently close. So I've got 18, so if I manage to get to at least 32 I'm good. May as well mine this vein out. Gonna need more later I'm sure anyway, so may even need to make 2 batches of astroloy. Can't remember how much I've got and how much I needed. I think the answer to how much I've got is almost none, but how much I need I'm not so sure. I think a couple of components needed it. Okay, this is good, ready to go. So this should be set to 1. Having a power problem, that's not a good sign. I think I'm overloading this pink network. Right, so that's processing. But until it lights, it's not going to actually do the process. $2996, okay. Awful close. Yeah, rightly so. Not sure what happened there. Okay, well at least that's everything in. I'll let that empty and recycle. It may be a fuel temperature problem. I think the fuel's very cold. I'm probably loading slightly more than I expected.
Jetpack on.
No, it's not weirdly. It's not unusually cold. I don't know what happened there. It was certainly making some impressive noises, wasn't it? But it didn't explode, so it's okay. The safety works. So I'll let this empty, and then we'll set it to run again. Hopefully at this point it will pass through the mix point for astroloy before it empties. Processing the other materials also causes various gases to be produced, so it may just be that there was too much extra gas coming out. Just pushed the pressure a bit too high. Any advanced alloy production you can walk away from is a good one. Let's try it again. There's the astroloy anyway. I think that's exactly what happens. I think it shoots past it. That's okay. We'll let the safeties do their job.
Jetpack on.
Right, so that's at least 50, that's a start. I just want to check the state of this hydrogen whilst I'm here. I am getting quite concerned. That's okay, that's not as high as I feared it might be. However, I do think... Right, let's get that building. Safety on the... two tanks that need it. Needs to be prioritised, otherwise it's going to explode and I'm not even going to realise what's happened. The post-mortem on finding your base is now in a crater when you've been away is always an interesting challenge. Right. I wonder whether I can use any of these nitrogen filters up yet. It's starting to get a bit annoying. Can that count as... no, it doesn't count as a tool. Let's put that on there or I won't be able to find it when I need it. Right, okay. Pressure rigs can go there. I'm going to need a passive vent. And I'm going to need a few pipes. And more fundamentally, I'm also going to need some cable, which I don't think I've got. Well, I know I haven't got. And therefore I'll need to make it on here when this is finished. 29%. Okay, that's probably enough pipes to do one of them at least.
Hydration critical.
Oh. Still not used up. No. Right. How am I going to connect this? This is actually going to be a bit of a nightmare. Okay, that's going to have to go on that side then. It's the only place for it. Cabling is going to be a problem. I'll have to put it over here. Oh, this is really tight. I think it will fit there. Okay, so that will fit like that. that right up to the maximum. Make sure that's back pressure. Yep, okay, so I just need to connect the power and that one's good to go. Those can go inside. Don't think there's any copper left in here, is there? I think. Oh no, there is. Okay, that's going to be my cable then. That's still printing. Nearly there. Okay, that's enough to get that connected, so then I can relax about that one slightly. Oh, there was obviously already a junction there. Okay. Saved myself one small amount. And drop those in place. Okay, good. So that should now release at 20 MPa. I assume this is just too warm still. Yep. That one can be recycled. Nothing else in there. Oh well. Right, out of water again. Actually out of water this time. That's the rocket.
Jetpack on.
So let's get the rocket fuel tank at least on here. There we go. How many steel sheets is this going to require to do? Far more than I've got, that's for sure. That needs 4 tanks first, doesn't it? That was the steel-based nightmare for this one. Right, okay, well that's good. We've made more steel, so... get some tanks printing, I guess. There's only enough to make 4, that's fine. I'll leave that to do its thing, and I'll go in here, grab some water, and see if I've got enough to fix that safety onto the air system. That is a lot of tomatoes. Right. Harvey is still not getting anything through, is it? Okay, air tank.
Jetpack on.
Okay, what I thought was a quite simple bridge is not because of where these pipes are arranged, because I need to get from blue to green. Probably on the roof is actually going to be the easiest place for it.
Jetpack on.
So it also needs power, and there's no power up here, so is there somewhere close to power that I can do this? What if I bring that off the wall slightly there? Can I though? Will that be in the way? No, that's got to go there. Okay. I guess I might just have to... oh, come on. Give me a sensible configuration. Why does it go through like all the mad ones first? I might have to do this over here and just run the blue pipe up and over, I think. In fact, if I'm smart, if I put it here, it's one extra pipe, but it's the right amount of cable. Magic. Okay, now I've just got to figure out how to connect the pipes. This end's easy. This end is not. Well, it might not be too bad if I... Yeah, now I have a feeling there were some more pipes I dumped down here a little while ago. I think there's only 3 of them, but I'll take it. Okay, I need 2 more, but that's the principle. Let's get rid of that spray can. Okay, that side is connected. I'll turn that on. Okay, and I just need 2 more pipes to bridge that gap. Try and use the lift occasionally. None in there. No, right, okay, 2 pipes. leave that running for a bit because we will need more pipes for this.
Jetpack on.
Okay. What does that need next? Steel sheets, probably. Probably more than I've got. 1225, definitely more than I've got. Right, at least I've now got some cable, that's nice. In fact, I've got too much cable because I haven't got enough slots left because of those nitrogen filters. Right.
Jetpack on.
Go up and over. Okay, so this is going to need to connect to there.
Jetpack on.
I wonder if I've got any orange paint before I do this and then have to respray it all. Perfect. Actually, I'm just looking. There's spaces in there now. Go away. Be put. Oh no. Go be put away. Any more? No. Right. Okay. Well, that's a start.
Jetpack on.
Right. So there's nothing in the way to stop it going all the way down until we get almost to the bottom. Oops, and I've gone one too far. I need to weld that frame, that's why I went too far, because I couldn't actually see I was on the ground.
Power low.
Okay, now I don't want the turbo pump to be too far away, so I'm going to put it in there. And then if we split the fuel line there, oh, nearly, not quite. Okay, well, that's a good start. Now, the other thing I can do when I'm here okay, so the turbo pump's going to need power coming in that way. And we need the control chip, which I may as well run in there. Okay, that's actually quite a lot of what we need set up, although I'm going to need to run cable all the way up to the top, aren't I? So I may as well just get on and do that.
Jetpack on.
quite there yet. That's the height. Okay, I think that's most of that done. So I need a couple more pipes. Oh, I've got some in there anyway, so that's good. Right, I need a turbo pump. I need a lever. And I need an IC holder. Okay, I'll go and fit those up. Nearly. Just caught myself before I did it. Thought, hang on, this is wrong. Okay, that should be all the pipes that we need. There we go. Lever rocket to launch. To fuel. Flames around my head are slightly disconcerting, I will be honest. Right, and then I just need to connect that cable across there. There we go, right. Okay, so that's all the power and fuel lines sorted. We just need the IC for control, and then the small detail of needing the actual rocket. So the ore mining module, okay, we need electrum. We have electrum. I think we're going to use all of that, so let's just throw it in. Now what I'm going to do with this rocket is I'm going to put an ore miner in. I'm going to put a silo and actually, I'll just carry on with what I was going to do. Right, let's get that printing. Right, okay, that's enough now. That is enough. Probably more than enough. I don't want to be too close when that one lifts off. Right. So let's weld that. Okay, and we need 12 electronic parts for that. Oh, I've got one there actually. Let's do that. Right, okay, electronic parts. So we're going to be waiting now, aren't I? Shouldn't have started this one. Actually, I might cancel it. Okay, this one's coming together reasonably quickly now. Although we are coming up to 2 hours, so I probably will end this video quite soon, and we'll get the second rocket fully operational in the next episode. Come on, where's my gold? I should stop double spamming it like that, it always ends badly. Yeah, there we go, that'll teach me, won't it? Yeah, that really will teach me. That's my punishment. Anyone else need some gold? Getting low on gold? Well, have some gold anyway, go on, it's going out of fashion. Oh, now we've run out of copper. How many are in there? 6, that was the number I needed. Right, let's see if I can get the IC made.
Jetpack on.
Okay, tank is done. Housing's in place. We're actually quite close to something that's operational. I just need to build the rest of the actual rocket modules. Okay, I'm going to put a silo in, which I'm just thoughtful. Putting the silo at the bottom isn't actually necessarily the best plan, because then you can only connect one thing above it. Also, it needs more astroloy, so that answers that. I'll do the mining module next, which leaves options, because you can put a mining module underneath, and then a downward coupler, and then the silo, and then an upward coupler, and then the silo, and then a downward coupler, and then another mining module. That is a valid configuration. So I'm thinking I might add a salvage module just for entertainment value. Right, so let's get the rocket. Code, where are you, rocket code? Not that far down. Rocket controller. Right, that, confirm that. Export. Just do that. And that.
Jetpack on.
Okay, so what needs to be set? That fuel pump. Oh, I've forgotten to set the data cable on that. I was thinking, why can't I see it? User error. Okay, which of these did we connect? That's the display, and that's the launch. Okay, and this one here is the display. LED display rocket 2 fuel. Okay, well, we're filling it anyway. May not have anything further that we can do, but wait, what? Why is that going down? Oh, is it set backwards? No. I don't know what setting that one's on. Oh, 250. Okay. I don't understand why that was going down. Oh, that's going down as well. Oh, that's because it's burning fuel. Right, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I think until we've got a command module, I best leave this turned off because I'm not completely sure it's not going to blow the whole tank up.
Jetpack on.
Okay, well it's done some fueling anyway, but I'm not going to leave that unattended fueling. That seems like a recipe for disaster. Turn the speed up on this tank as well. There we go. Right. Okay, so slightly different configuration from the other rocket. We've got the mining module on here. And that's undoubtedly going to require steel sheets, but I'm sure it will also require something else I don't have. Plastic sheets, how many I wonder? 10, okay, not too bad. Right, I'm going to see if I can get the mining module finished. Probably can't because it probably requires electronic parts, but see if I can get the mining module finished, and then that is going to be it for this episode. Oh, so many steel sheets. Still, I shouldn't complain, I'm bound to need them. Okay, electronic parts. Don't know how many I'm going to need. I don't really want to leave that unattended for too long, but let's be long enough to get this 10 right. I've only done 4, that's fine. To be fair, it's going to run out of copper quite shortly after that anyway. Again. Is there any more copper to be had? Or is next episode more copper mining? Well, yeah, that's a start. I'll take what I can get. Okay, that's fine. You can stop now. Okay, so the next module on here will be the coupling module, and needs more electrum and more steel to make that, and I don't have any more electrum handy. So that feels like a good place to stop. Let's just get that done. There we go, that's the drill set up. One last thing. Except I can't quite manage to stack this in the right way, can I? Right, sorry, that is just going to have to be sacrificed. Okay, that's possibly why the fuel was also not working properly. Right, it didn't actually fall to its doom, I thought it would. Right, I'm just frankly sick of these now. Let's go in there. Right. Okay, I think we're going to stop there for this episode. So next episode, I'm definitely going to need to make electrum. I've got some steel, so that's a start. But that is going to be required. So let's call up a silver and a gold. Maybe not. Okay, this is nature's way of telling me to stop. Oh no, there we go, look at that. One more gold maybe? I'll feed them into here anyway, so at least it's ready to roll. Okay, there we go. And on that note, I shall leave you for this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Episode 50, I'm hoping will be a double launch special, as long as we can manage to get the necessary to finish this rocket, which is a big if, but it's making good progress. Rocket number 2. It's starting to become a proper spaceport here with traders coming and going and rockets coming and going. So definitely good progress. Obviously if I can get this up and running, that means no more mining. And once that's the case, then clearly there's an opportunity to just get on with building things without having to keep going out to mine more copper. So anyway, for now that is it. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope to see you on the next one. If you're enjoying the channel, please do subscribe, please do like and comment on the videos. It all increases engagement, and it also gets more people to discover Stationeers, so that's always good. For now I shall leave you with a shot of our 1.5 rockets. It's a shame it's dark really, but there we go. That's how it goes, and I'll see you on the next episode.